The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. West Coast in the building. Long Beach in the building, right? Huey Briss in the building, my guy.
They don't like to say Long Beach is a part of LA.
Wait, hold on, time out. What happened? That was a great intro. Now I'm. We gotta
recreate history.
we gotta recreate that shit. What happened? Mike? Oh, it's doing the thing again. Damn. It only does that once in a blue moon too. That sucks. I hate when that shit happens. Yo.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Mic check, 1 2.
Hip hop, hip hop. Curtis Blow,
You gotta probably connect.
first
Either take a
rapper to
picture of
ever
the
go
code
platinum
there
or gold. I think one of
connect
them.
Use your phone to connect. And then
First rapper to
connect
ever
it.
go on tour. Curtis Blow is the first rapper to
Or
ever
Cal,
do press.
do me a favor, just take a picture of the.
If it wasn't for
code.
Curtis Blow, I wouldn't be here doing press right now. He opened up the door for that.
You ready, Rob? Rob,
We got to give a lot of love to
ready?
Curtis Blow.
We live? We recording?
I'm having fun.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. West Coast in the building. Long Beach is in the building, my guy.
Whoa.
Welcome to the show.
They don't like to call Long Beach a part of LA, but I do.
Why?
I can't really.
I'm not from the West, so
I
you go.
can't pinpoint exactly why. I wish I was. If my brother Glasses Malone was here, I feel like he could do a better job.
Okay.
But I'ma just say, because I represent Long Beach, I think it's because of how far we are.
Okay, how far is it?
About 30 minutes.
Okay.
Probably an hour with traffic.
That is far.
So people not trying to go down there. But I popped out. I'm here. I'm in New York. I'm far from Long Beach.
I was like, is the traffic worse in New York or LA? Everybody always says something different.
Traffic's traffic for me because I don't drive. But worse, probably I'm gonna say New York really, because if you probably really got somewhere to be out here. Yeah.
You know we be moving out here too. We
Yeah,
always
I
move
was
from
about
one
to say
place to
y'all
another.
really move, but I feel like y'all wouldn't like LA traffic because it's just not as the public transportation isn't as accessible.
Right.
So it's like out here, it's like, oh, there's traffic. Okay, cool. 2 stops away. Like out there, it's like, where you at? You in another state.
I'm finna hop on this train real quick and be out type shit.
What grade is this? I wish I would get on a train.
You, I want to talk about a few different bars from your freestyle because first of all, great freestyle. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
The first bar was the Ari Gold bar. Entourage is one of my favorite shows ever.
I'm a stan.
You Entourage stan?
Stan.
For real.
Lloyd! I'm a stan.
You ever just watch the scene where he like goes back after he buys the other company? He just starts shooting everybody with
Yeah,
the
with the paintball gun.
I watched that shit.
He's like, where are you? He's like looking for people Lloyd's
He
hiding
goes,
under the
"Davey!"
table. Come on, Davey. He's looking for his motherfucking ass.
I watched that scene for motivation.
Good acquisitions.
Great acquisition. So you're an Entourage stan.
Oh yeah, I like money.
What was your least favorite? Oh well, that's kind of hard to break up by season. But I was gonna say, what was like your least favorite part of the show, if there was a least favorite part? Because I know what mine is.
My least favorite part of the show?
Yeah, well, like season, if you remember which season specifically.
I kind of didn't like the whole, what was the movie he did when he did a bad movie? I forgot the fucking name of it.
Oh, Medellin.
I didn't like that whole.
Where he
little-
played
Yeah.
Pablo Escobar.
I didn't
yeah.
like that whole little thing. I hated watching Vinny go through that. The makeup.
the fat suit he had on. That was crazy.
Sad to watch.
I didn't like the season where he was dating the porn star and he became a drug addict.
What's her name?
Sasha Grey.
Sasha Grey.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sasha Grey.
Shout out to Sasha Grey. Because I was like, that's the. Wait, they're like a little schoolgirl. Hey. That season was trash to me.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, it was just like every episode was just like bad shit just kept happening. And I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, I used to watch this show as like my comfort, like turn
Yeah.
off my brain. So now y'all making me like think.
Yeah, the writers was missing, but they had to bring it back with the whole situation with the movie. I feel like the movie redeemed a lot of the bad shit.
Me too. And I was always so upset that
Victory.
I was always so upset that we never got more. But I do understand. I'm very, very, very well aware that a show like Entourage cannot exist in 2022.
Not at all.
Like if you watch Entourage from the very beginning when it started, like mid 2000s.
Just Lloyd alone.
Lloyd alone, yeah.
That's it. Like we could stop there. Lloyd is just like wow.
And that's us being like generous.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Extremely undervalued character right there. Like he was going crazy. The whole Lloyd character itself is insane.
It's like you definitely can't have an Ari Gold character in 2022. You definitely
Can't have Ari Gold in real life.
Can't have Ari Gold in real life.
See what he's going through.
And
in real
then
life.
you think about like all the other characters on the show, and it's the same reason why me and my friends we saw the other day were like, "Yo, there can never be another good American Pie movie," because the comedy that existed with American Pie and with Entourage and all these other things in the early 2000s, you can't get away with now because
South Park.
You
all
get
that
canceled
era
like
was crazy. That era was equally, everybody got it. It wasn't like, oh, this group of people, that group of people. Everybody got it.
No, there was smoke for everybody.
No, it's free smoke.
Free smoke.
And we want you to be mad.
That's the point of the whole thing.
Like Eminem era, we want you to be mad. That's my favorite rapper, by the way.
Eminem?
Yes.
Why is Eminem your favorite rapper?
Where do I start? Eminem is my favorite rapper because he's the only rapper that really cut me deep at that young of an age that made me understand, like, wow, this is music and this is just like people putting words together.
Okay.
Like this guy is actually, like, how many rappers in reality do you know their first name and last name and their daughter's name and their baby mom's name and their mom's name? How they got on, why they got on.
And visualize part of their story if you want to, well, a fictionalized / not entirely fictionalized part of their story through it, like 8 Mile, too.
We don't even gotta go there. I wasn't gonna go there yet.
Oh,
I was staying in this era, but if you want to go 8 Mile production-wise, Lose Yourself, it could possibly be one of the greatest hip-hop songs of all time. He made the beat. No more games. I'm gonna change what you call rage. Tear this motherfucking roof off like 2 dogs' cage. I was playing in the beginning. The mood all changed. I've been chewed up, spit out, and booed off stage. You feel me? Like, cuz is going insanity. You cannot sleep on any timeless efforts that Marshall Mathers has contributed to hip-hop. Period. I've had debates with the best of them.
I've never debated that Marshall Mathers is one of the best rappers ever.
Insanely. But people always kind of look at me strange when I tell them that's my favorite rapper. And when they do that, I immediately know where their music IQ is. I'm like, oh, your favorite rapper is Jay-Z, huh? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, I can see that, which is not a problem. But it's just like, once you're stuck in Hove land,
it's hard to get out.
You're in there. That's it. You there.
I think I had the same conversation with one of his artists, Grip from Atlanta.
Amazing.
Grip is a great artist.
Hard.
Which is funny.
Shout out Grip.
Shout out Grip. I put the interview out today, which is funny, and I had to cut a clip this morning of Grip being like, M's a GOAT. And me and him had a whole good conversation about it, because, I didn't like when Twitter, and what I told Grip is like, yo, all it takes is one tweet for people to be like, yo, I don't like Eminem. And then everybody starts retweeting it. And then all of a sudden, everybody who used to listen to Eminem all of a sudden doesn't like Eminem.
Join the hate train. Same thing happened to J. Cole, but we're not letting that happen.
Same things happen to J. Cole, where people are like, oh, J. Cole's music doesn't have substance. It's like, but y'all was listening to it from 20, you know what I'm saying? So I always think that that's weird when things like that happen, because it's like, you could say, you're very entitled to your opinion and be like, oh, I don't like Eminem's new music. You're entitled to that opinion, but you can't just then like discredit his back catalog of what he's done and the influence up until that point.
Yeah, we're not discrediting anything that any great artist has done, but for him to overcome what he did at a time when he did it with the company that he did it with,
right?
The beefs he was in, the musical knowledge he had to have, the emotional IQ to play chess with your opponents this way, with mainstream fucking MTV. Like, brother, he was taking over TRL. He was so influential, and people don't even know it, in a white tee. Let's not forget this. This man was doing most of this
in a white tee.
Either in a Jordan sweatsuit or a white tee. Next subject, please.
Next subject, please. Yo, M's a GOAT. Please stop hating. I hate seeing that shit. Anyway, another bar from the freestyle, like, I don't remember the exact verbiage, but it went something along the lines like, everybody who comes from Long Beach, something we gotta, people think that we gotta rap like Vince.
The city's small, so everybody be prepared for the shits. And if you rapping from the north, then they compare you to Vince.
Thank you.
That's a fact. That's just a fact. Vince is one of the best rappers from Long Beach. If you rap how I rap, or in our like vein, his name's popping up if you're from the city, hands down. It don't matter. Fuck how you feel.
Right. Clearly you don't feel a way about that because, you rap the way you rapped about it. But like, do you feel like some of like, let's say the up and coming artists out of Long Beach or whatever, they feel a certain way to being compared to?
No,
to
Long
Vince?
Beach is very, very aware of the damage Vince has done in the music industry. Very aware. Nobody play with that man name, and if you do, like,
He'll air you out personally on Twitter.
who cares about Twitter? Vince Staples is very respected in Long Beach, California. Very respected.
And he's a great actor too.
He's a busy actor. I would love to just maybe get a verse or something, but we'll get there later. We'll talk later. He's a busy man.
Very busy man. I always say that I feel like each one of his projects always came out at like a different point in my life, and it was always interesting when his projects came out. It was like the FM project came out when I was like first started working for a radio station, so I thought that was really fun
That's
at the
dope.
time.
That's dope.
And then the first project he released was like it was around the time that I had like graduated high school. But there's also where in New York there's a place called Long Beach, right? And literally just by happenstance, I just happened to like the first time I listened to that project was I was on the beach at Long Beach. Different Long Beach, obviously, but very odd that my boy was like, yo, let me put you onto this rapper from the West Coast I fuck with. And it was Vince, and it was his first project, and it was listen to it on Long Beach from a rapper from Long Beach, but from the West Coast.
And it's a good album.
Great album. Great album.
That's really the moral of it.
Great
It wouldn't even be talked about if he didn't make great music.
Yep. So shout out to Vince, man. I love Vince. What state you been in with the music? What kind of space you going into this year?
I'm rapping, man. I can't really pinpoint how I'm feeling because I'm growing so much. This is like my growth year. I got very good mentors in my corner that are kind of like guiding me. My boy Trey, you know, I got some people that's like, I'm gonna be in New York more, getting my mentality right. So like lately I just been trying to like get my point across that like I'm here digging deeper, kind of like in my story. I feel like Grace Park Legend, I kind of was more general with it. I did my stuff, but I feel like nowadays, like as you can hear, like name dropping people, getting more deeper into like how you actually feel about shit. Kind of where I'm at with it. Like say a name, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like get real with it. Like,
Were you not? Do you feel like you weren't doing that before?
I feel like I was just, you know, I was just surfing, swimming now.
Diving a little bit this year.
I'm in there. And I'm prepared for whatever is out there in the waters too. I can't see nothing out here. I'm just sharking this shit for real.
Just vibing on the hunt.
I'm rapping. So if you're a producer and you make really good beats, I rap really good.
Hey, I know he can rap on anything too.
I rap really good.
Rap really good. I saw you up with KD, and I was like, what is this friendship here?
Because of Trey. That's Trey. Trey's here. Shout out to Trey. He is my friend, first and foremost, a mentor, somebody that I really consider, you know, that motherfucker you call when you like, I think I'm going off the edge. Let me call this motherfucker. He'll bring you back and make sure, you know, still let you. He's like, he'll control your chaos. But I met KD through him, and funny enough, me and KD debated about Eminem, and I feel like I got a little bit of respect from my boy just having good points about that topic, which not gonna go there because I could talk about that all day. But
Right.
I feel like KD is one of them dudes that just understands hip hop. He gets it. He not in it for like, you know, the glitz and the, you know, like he know Drake, but at the same time he bump Ransom. Like he not like, he likes good rap, bro. And it's like, I don't give a fuck if you KD or if you DK, my nigga. If you like good rap, my nigga, I'm rocking with you, period. So it's like, and he rock with me, so we just trying to build, hopefully, like, you know what I'm saying? We could just make something happen, of course, but Trey is really point guard at that whole situation, no pun. But, you know, Trey's the point guard of that situation. I'm kind of just following lead, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, any play that get made from the KD situation came from my boy Trey, for sure, for sure.
KD also has, I think he executive produced T-Sean's project, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right? He did the Confetti Nights, he executive produced that. So he definitely is also in, like, his executive producer bag, too. So that's why I was going to bring up, I'm like, I was going to ask if, like, that's something that could happen down the line with two of y'all.
I would love it. Anything with KD, I'm with it. Like, I respect his music taste, first and foremost. I don't care if he was, you know, where he's at. If he didn't have good taste in music, then I wouldn't respect his opinion. I would try to get some promo with him, I would have been put my phone out, tried to get the most promo I could and just iced him, whatever. But it's like, he really respect music. So however this shit play out, I know it's going to work out good for hip hop.
Good for hip hop. So with this year, right? With this year being the year that you swimming with the shark, that you the sharks
sure.
are swimming around
Outside, Mark Cuban.
What you Mark Cuban out in these streets?
Mr.
What are you,
Wonderful.
Mr. Wonderful. What else we going by?
Next question.
Next question. All right. So albums this year, right? You know, you were just talking
few
about
of 'em.
you talking about the last project you put out, how you felt like you was how you was surfing on that one. What are these next couple projects you're working on this year then?
I got an album called Flowers Before the Grave. And it's just like me just, it's sonically just, my boy Walt just got another bag on that one. It's like, I'm a West Coast dude, so a lot of people have a lot of expectations for how my shit should sound. But on that project, the main idea of it is, give me mines now, man. Like, give me mines, bro. Like, me, Walt, anybody that I respect, give us our flowers now before the grave. I'm tired of motherfuckers, like, not tooting their own horn on the shit that they're naturally good at. And, like, you know, I'm big on the shit you can't change. You can't change how you look. You know what I'm saying? Well, you can nowadays, but you can't really naturally change that shit, certain shit. So that album is just like me being so transparent. Like, it's a song on there called 2416 Pasadena Avenue where I talk about where I grew up in my granny house and, like, just setting the description of, like, that whole era of growing up in my granny house, the same house that I shot in front of in Grace Park Legend in the video. So it's kind of like a little foreshadow that I did in that. Now I'm digging deeper into that. So, like, I played it for Trey and KD and them, and they like, oh, dig deeper into that. Like, he need more of that. So it's like, even though this album is done, like, I'm even now could move on. I got, like, some clarity for the next one because, like, the Keen track out of that one is like, okay, you should stay there. Like, the other tracks are amazing, not get me wrong, but, like, it's all about improving. Everything could be better, you feel me? So, like, these next few projects is, like, really like report cards. I'm, like, turning them in, getting, okay, this the best one. Okay, cool, let's move on that. Cut the fat. See what people really like and dig deeper into, like, who the fuck you are, because nobody knows you, bro. Like, you know? Like, nobody knows who I really am.
Right. Do you feel like you just weren't comfortable opening up about that before?
I feel like I didn't have, and me and a lot of artists have this, we don't necessarily know how to transfer, like, how we are and, like, our story into the music all the way because we're like still living it and like traumatized by it per se. And so it's like I'm a real happy, friendly dude. And then when you hear my music, you're like, oh shit, this is a little deeper or darker. Like, you know, because it's like, that's why I need people like Trey around and certain homies to just make sure, like, not that I'm not comfortable with giving it, but just making sure like I highlight the natural shit you do that people fuck with. Cause you're doing it. You might not even realize it. Like, oh no, that's good. Not letting my ego get in the way of, like, when someone's telling me, like, yo, you should highlight that. Right. It's like, just because this other song feels really good and, like, girls like it or something. So it's like, no, bro, like, you want to leave a legacy, people have to know who the fuck you are. You have to know what you represent, no matter what it is. It don't matter if you are a college student or me from the hood, like, trying to figure shit out. Like, highlight the shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at now, trying to highlight all the, like, get the fat out the way and get to the good meat of who you are. Like, that's good. Like, you should do that more, you know?
And it makes you feel good because it feels like I'm sure for you, it also feels like, wow, I'm getting this out now.
Yeah, and I care about what people say. Like, I'm not one of those motherfuckers that's like, oh, like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just doing me. Like, I don't care what people think, per se. Like, I'm going to do me regardless. But, like, I do care about how people, like, view my music. And how people, like, I do this for people, for real. Like, hip-hop is not for me. Like, you know, if that was the case, I'd do this shit in my room and just scam and sell drugs. Like,
right.
No, bro. Like, I want to fucking rap. I want people to be like, yo, that motherfucker's a real rapper. Yeah, he's cool. He dresses cool, but fuck all that. That nigga knows how to tell his story so good that only he could tell this story for real. Like, that's some Briss shit right there. Like, period.
You said that's some Briss shit?
That's it.
That's some Briss shit.
I mean, Mary Brissmas.
Mary Briss.
Christopher Columbus. I found her first.
But I'm excited for that because, like, from what I've seen of you, is like, yeah, it's like I see the happy side of you. Even when you walking into here today, you're like, I'm ready to rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, you know, it's like when you peel back the layers of someone, it's like, you know, behind like the happiness is like, oh, this story and the things you went through and the reason why you want to rap. And, you know, like if you didn't rap, you just like you said, oh, I could be home scamming, doing whatever.
I wouldn't be shit, brother. Not saying that people that don't rap ain't shit. You do whatever you do, get your money. Me personally, Trace, forgive me for speaking down on myself. I just feel like I wouldn't be as significant of a human being if my nigga Curtis Blow didn't go around the world and spread hip-hop around. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I would be as tight. Just me. Speaking for me, guys.
Nobody in this room would exist.
Wow. Love y'all.
Love y'all, too. But isn't that weird to think about? How like none of us would be in this room?
It's not weird at all. It's hip-hop. That's why I love it so much.
Calvin would probably be...
That's why I got on the plane.
Calvin would probably be like taking pictures of Taylor Swift. Rob would be just doing some like regular podcasts.
Not T Swifty.
It's just the first thing.
Yeah, it's regular shit.
Huh?
Like,
why Taylor Swift? I mean, I don't know. It's the first thing that came to my mind. It's like if it's like if we're not doing hip hop, it's like I'm not. You're not running around with Daddy Yankee. Like you probably. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's Taylor. All right. Would you rather me be like, oh, he be running around with like One Direction? Does that make you feel better? Nah, see, it makes you feel worse. Exactly.
Bieber.
Bieber's cool. But where would Bieber be without hip hop too?
Wow, because there'd be no Jermaine Dupri to bring Usher.
Damn. Yeah, he said.
Wow.
There would be no Bieber if there was no hip hop.
Hip hop is serious, brother.
Or what type of music do you think Justin Bieber would be making if there was no hip hop? He'd definitely be making like some
What would music be like right now if there was no hip hop? Is where the real question is. A lot of genres wouldn't exist.
He'd probably be making like some pop.
The sampling wouldn't be prominent and dominant.
Look at that. We just broke some real ground right here.
Shit, brother. The hip, the hop, the hip, the hip to the hip, hop and don't stop. That's crazy. I love this shit, man.
So a couple new projects this year, so we're going to get into that,
Yeah,
right?
quarters. I'm dropping a project every quarter.
Every quarter, okay, cool.
Yeah, they're done.
Tour?
Hopefully. I'm not that big.
Maybe you're going to tour with somebody.
I went on tour with Buddy last year. I love Buddy. Thank you for taking me on tour.
Shout out Buddy, man.
If it wasn't for Buddy, I wouldn't know a lot of the people I know now.
That's how we connected, too, because I think I saw Buddy post you, and I was like,
See?
oh, yeah. Boom.
Thank you, Buddy. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be doing this interview.
My God. And I seen you, obviously I seen you like, I like the night, what'd you say? It was like 1975, Briss Blast, and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
I like that picture. That picture was fly.
Yeah, that was that Blast video shoot.
Yeah.
A lot of people, this is the first time I ever spoke on it, but that was cool. My boy City James, shout out to City James. He shoots amazing videos. He's a rapper as well. Check out his music. He's fire. But City James is a hell of a director, made by James, the whole team, man. Shout out the whole team. All y'all know y'all names. And they was shooting for Snoop and Blast. They shot all Blast, like, up-and-coming videos and shit, like, just when Blast was coming up and shit. And, you know, you see where Blast is now, staying consistent.
Crazy.
Staying very consistent. Shout out to Blast. He's definitely holding the fucking torch high as hell in the city. Like, he's an eagle for real. So he had a video, and I just happened to be able to show up. Actually, they called me the day of because, you know, me and Dog cool. So Dog, it was like it was a no-brainer. Like, yo, call that nigga Huey, put her down. Pulled up. Me and Dog chopped it up. He gave me a hand-rolled blunt. I was like, we were smoking fake blunts on the set. You know, Snoop don't do that. You know, Snoop do the real shit. So we pulled out the motherfucking hand-pearled thing out the motherfucking backwood pack, handed it to your boy. I was going to have him sign it and put it in an engraved little safe.
Little case, yeah.
But that's my dog, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to see him again. So I'm going to do that, go back. I lit it up, smoked up. I turn around, Blast right there. Shit, we take a break. And the cameraman going crazy because it's Dog. So I'm like, shit, I got to actually, like, get me a photo. Because, I'm not a photo-taking ass. Nigga like, oh, you want me to get a flick? Like,
Yeah.
I seen a nigga, and I kind of like, like I eyed the nigga, the photographer, like,
Yo, get this off guard. Get this off guard real quick.
yeah. Yeah, good looking out, dog.
You have to ask for the photo without asking for the photo.
And then my nigga Direct Dev, shout out to my boy Dev, Direct Dev, you feel me? And congratulations on the new life too, Devin. More life. He got the BTS. So my mama, like, it's one thing to have a photo, but when you show your mama the little BTS or the little shit with the dog talking to you and all that, it hit different in the hood. Niggas start, your feature price go up a little bit. You feel me?
Did your feature price go up a little bit after that?
Oh, a lot of it. And the nigga gave me $1 million worth of game. He gave me a lot of game. I could give a little nugget right now to y'all. Snoop told me this. He said, he said, you know why I never get mad when people bootleg my shit? He was like, I go to shows instead of getting mad at the people that's bootlegging my shit, we just flip the design and make the official one. I said, oh, this nigga cold. I said, this is a cold piece. Why even sue him and get mad? Just take it. It's me. Like, flip it. It's hard. Like, you feel me? Like,
yo, y'all writing this down, right?
and I was like, yo, that's smart. Instead of like tripping on people at y'all shows for bootlegging, like, y'all should just send a graphic designer to take flicks of that shit. Be like, yo, flip that. That's hard. Make it a long sleeve. And let's make it official merch.
Because they definitely don't got the rights to the shit that they put on the shirt.
Yeah, if somebody makes a fake Huey Briss shirt, I'm not going to be mad. I'm about to be like, that's kind of hard. I'm going to change the font, change the placement. That bitch on the site.
At the next Huey Briss show
You
or
gonna
on the
see that?
site.
Boom. Oh, and if it's a fucking cease and desist situation, just sell them at the show only. Fuck it. It's ways to get around them motherfuckers, man.
Then you start sending people to do what they was doing. Where it's just like you sell the shows, you sell the shirts outside the shows, but it's actually official merchandise.
Yeah, you think it's a bootlegger, so they think they're getting it cheaper? No, that's me, nigga. That's us.
That's free game too. You actually get people selling bootlegs, but they actually the real thing, and
you get your little sister and them to go get some little hang and be like, yeah, this the bootleg, yeah, Huey. And it's like, well, Huey selling his shirts for 60, and they selling them for 30 right here. I'm gonna cop this 30 right here. He ain't gonna trip. Yeah, that was me, nigga.
Cost me $5 to make that shirt.
That was me, nigga. Get your money, young niggas. Take that with you.
It's a smart idea. I don't know. I'm sure that there have been bootleggers or artists who have done that, who've gotten like bootleg merch and given it to people to sell outside of the show.
I'm pretty sure rock stars probably do that.
Definitely.
In the rock market, it's probably sick. They probably get fucking every dollar.
Some of them bootleg shirts be fire too. I ain't gonna lie.
Bootleg shirts are the hardest ones. You seen bootleg Simpsons shirts and all that shit? That shit goes for bread, bro. Like that shit is not a joke.
I had a friend who literally would only buy the bootleg shirts outside the concert.
Yeah,
that was like the thing.
That's a culture.
They would collect the bootleg shirts.
Yeah, that's a culture.
I respect it too.
Because when you go to their closet at the crib, it's not boring. You ever seen somebody's closet and it's fucking boring? You look at that shit and you're like, oh, your shit is so fucking, you're such a fucking penny proud, boring ass motherfucker. Same outfit, you fucking Hey Arnold looking motherfucker. Like, you need to get some style, get some t-shirts, get you a fucking t-shirt from a band you don't know.
The bootleg shirts.
Yeah, that's like,
the bootleg.
Start a bootleg collection. Fuck it, jump off your mom's roof. Get crazy.
He said, jump off your mom's roof. Let's get crazy.
Fuck it, man. You might meet someone in the hospital. Change your life. Motherfuckers got to start going
all
outside.
over a boring-ass closet. Go buy you some bootleg merch next time you outside. Support
moral of the story. Support all the bootleggers.
Support all the bootleggers. Shout out you. Shout out the people who used to walk into the barbershop with the bootleg DVDs. I bought Star Wars Episode 3. I hope you eating well tonight. That was like 10 years. That was 10 plus years ago. But I hope you eating well to this day. I love you. I appreciate you. Bow.
Brah. Oh, shout out Shawny Binladen.
Oh,
for
yeah,
no
shout out Shawny
reason.
Binladen.
For no reason, shout out him. He's the hardest. Wait, I got his shit right here. Hold on, stop playing. Please stop playing with me. Please stop playing like I wasn't.
Earlier?
Please stop playing like I wasn't.
You was listening to him, or you trying to call him right now?
No, please stop playing. If I had his number, bro, I wouldn't even be here right now. I'd be in the studio like, oh yeah, oh yeah. I would not be here, brother. Yeah, they hold on. They got a commercial.
Whatever this is, I hope that it
because he getting money.
Not copyright me.
Hold on. Hold on.
I muted it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Big what you know he trapped. So 30s never lack. I fell in love with tap.
As soon as I get a Maybach, I'm playing the song. All right, my bad.
Shout out Shawny.
Shout out Shawny Binladen, bro. You hard as fuck, bro. If you fuck with rap, fuck with me, please. I want to rap with you back.
Shout out my brother.
What's the name of his clique too? The
Yalte Boys. YTB.
I
got you, bro.
Big love.
I got you.
I need that. Big love.
I'm gonna send him your page after this.
Please, yeah. I fuck with him heavy, bro. He hard as hell, and he really consistent. Oh yeah.
Well, look, man, it's been a pleasure having you here, yo. That freestyle's out now. Oh, you want to keep going? What do you want to talk about now?
Fuck? It's 4:42.
What do you want to talk about?
Why we leaving? What's his name again?
Calvin.
He trying to get me out of here.
I'm not trying to get you out of here.
You got somewhere to be?
Why you lying, bro?
Y'all got somewhere to be? Let's talk music. What are you listening to right now?
Ooh. Pop that out. Let's see. What am I listening to right now?
What's my boy that's running my boy with the headphones? Rob, what you listening to?
Let's see. You know what I was listening to earlier today?
Hey, Boogie. Shout out, Hey, Boogie.
Look, that's what I was listening to on the way here, Daytona.
Pusha T.
It's one of my favorite albums.
Legend.
Actually, mad random. I just added this into my discography.
Let me see.
Jay-Z and Linkin Park Collision
Can
Course.
I get an encore? Do you want more?
Cook and roll with the Brooklyn boys.
Hold on, one last time.
Please,
I need
YouTube, please,
roll.
YouTube, please.
No, I'm
don't
not
run
gonna play it. I'm not gonna play it. I'm gonna just see the word. I'm gonna see how crazy he went. Now, who you know fresher than Hov? Riddle me that. The rest of y'all know where I'm lyrically at. Can't none of y'all mirror me back. Hearing me rap is like hearing G rap in his prime. I'm Young H.O. Raps Grateful Dead. Whoo, he went crazy. About to take over the globe, not break bread. I'm in Boeing jets, Global Express, out the country, but the blueberries still connect. On the low, but the yacht got the triple deck. I didn't even know what that was as a kid. What is a triple deck yacht?
We were just bumping this shit.
I was just like, this nigga is in his feelings. He said, goddamn your man Hov cracked the can open again. Who you gonna find doper than him with no pen? Just draw on inspiration. Oh yeah, that flow was crazy. That's how I knew he was freestyling.
Nah, he said inspiration, son. That's
like,
what he did
at
that
one
part.
point, I knew he was freestyling because I was like, nah, you only get flows like that if you just vibing.
I'm listening to Absol, listen to Herbert.
Shout out to Herb.
Actually, I
Carson.
listened. Let's see who else. Oh, Stolly's new album. I listened to Stolly's.
Stolly. That's you know, Stolly is on my mentor board.
Really?
With Trey. That's one of the people that I go to when I need like a real like I actually not too long. How long ago was I talking to Stolly? I would say 3 weeks I talked to Stolly and I was going through something.
Yeah, you here with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I ain't got my glasses on. That's why
I was going through something and I called Stolly and I just needed some clarity. Like I just needed like somebody who actually is actually doing it. Like, you know, like Stolly is actually paying bills with rap music, you know, and somebody that
he's chilling too.
And somebody like me who aspires to be that type of way, he's somebody that I really go like me, Trey, him. When we talk politicking, it's like I'm just in learning mode. Like I'm just like Stolly just got so many gems, and he really don't say too much. He just says the shit you need, and then asks the right questions, and then lets you figure it out, and then like adds his like he just really a good counsel person to go to. You know what I'm saying? From the times we've had conversations, so I just wanted to let him publicly know that I appreciate him for that, for real.
Shout out Stolly, man. When he was here, he gave some great gems of advice too. We were talking about going and living your life, and like not worrying about like not getting caught up in the grind.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn.
We was talking about that too, me and Trey. Trey said he believes that a good work day should be just 6 hours. Get done. Am I misquoting? He said a 6 hour work day is enough.
Damn. I'd be working like at least 12.
I
gotta get a 6 hour work day.
I'm soaking it in what he said because I thought about it. Like if you wake up at 6 in the morning and really lock in from 6 in the morning till noon, that's a lot of work, brother.
Yeah.
Like that's every email, damn near every invoice you got to send, pretty much what you on New York time, so they might be up by 9. They up, so you could kind of get everything off. And if you West Coast people by 9, 8, 7, they 6. So if you a hustler on the West Coast, you up at 6. You know, real hustlers is up. We try to beat the sun. But yeah, it's a good time to figure out and kind of delegate time. I feel like we in a burnout era as well. A lot of artists aren't dropping the same music that they used to make because they feel like they got to be in the studio all night. They feel like they got to do this and do that. And I feel like the artists that really do take time for self-care, like you see how pretty I look. So it's like the artists that really sit back and like take care of themselves, we last longer. You know what I'm saying? My insides look as good as my outsides, you feel me? Like I tried to take the time. So I'm going to take what Trey told me about the 6 hours, and I'm going to try it out for like 2 weeks and see how much productivity I get done. Because I wake up real early. I kind of bullshit for 30 minutes, and I get to it.
Yeah, same. I bullshit for 30 minutes, sit on maybe watch some TikToks, watch a YouTube
on
video.
The toilet, smoking a blunt, looking like, then I see some dumb shit and be like, let me,
It's always like, you see some dumb shit, you like,
okay, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
like,
I've had enough
this
time.
bitch put a pineapple on her head twerking. Oh, God, get me out of here.
Let me go edit some YouTube videos. Let me go drop some shit. Let me
Yeah,
go
like then you
call
start
some artists up, figure some shit out.
Oh, can I give another gem? That's maybe like a very obvious one.
Is it Snoop gem, a Stolly gem, or is it you gem?
This is straight from Huey Briss. This is straight from the book of Briss.
Okay.
He like that. The little sticky notes go a very long way. Like the sticky notes that you could like put everywhere, them making to-do lists and having sticky notes in every aspect of your life is crazy effective. I know everybody be like, my notes, my reminders. Your phone died though. You didn't pay your bill on time. You have to do this, do that. You're on your phone, you're distracted. It's 700 apps. When I had a phone, it was Snake and texting. If that, if your mom even lets you text for it. Then you have to buy minutes and shit. You niggas never been as broke as me. But the to-do list And sticky notes go a long way, because, nigga, I get shit done, bro. I feel like I'm not ADHD or like AAAD or whatever the other ones is. Yeah, that one. I just feel like
that one.
I just get distracted like everybody else.
Me too.
You could put any name on it. Any name. Throw any condition you want on it. It's distraction, bro. And lack of discipline. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if you see it, it's more accountability, which is manifestation. Yes, let's have manifestation talk. Okay. I don't like when people try to attach manifestation to like shit all the time, because it's like, okay, bro, like you still got, like, I feel like manifestation is like, okay, you holding yourself accountable because you speaking on it, you seeing it. Oh, you bought a black car, now you start seeing more black cars. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something you speak on, like, oh, I'm gonna be a millionaire, and then it's like, yeah, you done told enough people, nigga, that if you kind of don't, my nigga, you look stupid, so you kind of gotta, like, stay up more late nights and do more shit that you maybe wouldn't have done if your ass said you would, if you would have just shut the fuck up and been like, yeah, I ain't shit. But because you spoke up and maybe said, I'm the greatest, you kind of had to prove it now, which made you become inevitably the greatest if you really took your time with it. But I feel like motherfuckers just say shit like, oh, I'm gonna be a millionaire, like words have power. And it's like right now I could be like, oh, nigga, I'm gonna shit on myself right now. Did it happen? No, nigga. It's not gonna happen like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything gotta have like an action. Right. You have to go out and get. You kind of gotta eat. You can manifest it, but you gotta eat to even get the stomach to shit on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's layers to even that, nigga. Like, so it's like I just don't want young people to get shit misconstrued. Watching all of them, it's a lot of data overload right now. Y'all watching a lot of podcasts. Y'all watching a lot of like self-help shit. Think and Grow Rich, 48 Laws of Power, all that shit. I'm not saying it's bullshit. I'm just saying you'll get more done going to get some shit done than by reading about a nigga did it. You feel me? Like, catch a flight, change your life, get uncomfortable. That's how you manifest greatness. If you always comfortable, you're not gonna be shit, bro. You're just gonna be that other comfortable nigga next to another grip of comfortable niggas on a comfortable couch, living a comfortable life with your comfortable ass life. While I'm out here uncomfortable getting to it, talking to real ones, my nigga. Stop thinking you're just gonna manifest everything, bro. That's just not real. You can't pray your way out of jail. If manifestation was real, everybody in jail would manifest their motherfucking ass, slither through them bars. If motherfuckers, I know niggas in jail right now, I could call these niggas on the J-Pay right now. They praying to God every day. I bet you God ain't getting them niggas out of jail. Muslim than a motherfucker, though. Get off your motherfucking ass and be smart, nigga. It's about decision making. You either make right decisions or you make wrong ones, nigga. And you can manifest greatness or you can manifest the fucking county jail. I promise you, they both waiting on you. They not gonna stop printing no money and they not gonna stop building no jails. Thank you for the interview. I'm done here.
Wait, no, you gotta stay for the. I'm not done.
I was about to dip.
What a way to end the interview. Well, first of all, thank you for being here.
No problem. Thank you for letting me rap.
Second of all, I'm gonna send Shawny your page.
Please.
Right after this.
Oh yeah.
Here, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now. Watch this.
Oh yeah.
Just so you don't think I'm.
He got another song on it. What beat was that?
So you don't think I'm just saying shit.
He's hot. He got a hot song
Huey
right
Briss. Hold on, watch this.
Yeah, tell him I said what's up. I fuck with
my man
cuz.
from the West Coast out here. He a big fan of yours. Wanted to tap in. Watch this.
The So Fresh, So Clean one.
That shit's tough.
I can't play that because they gonna copyright the homie.
It's okay, we good.
But the So Fresh, So Clean one go crazy. Yellow Tears go crazy.
My guy from the West Coast is sitting across the couch from me right now. This is his page. He from Long Beach. He fuck with your music heavy. He's in the city. He just wanted to. You hear him singing your shit? Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
He fuck with your shit heavy, so he wanted to tap in. So I figured it'd just be a good connect for you to have on the East Coast and the West Coast.
You hard, fool.
Look, I do what I say I'm gonna do.
That's what he do. That's why I fuck with Trey. Trey do that same shit. Oh, you fuck with him? If you got a connection, he gonna call him. He gonna put him in a group chat.
At least you can do is just be like, oh, this person fucks with your music.
Rest in peace, Hovain.
Rest in peace, Hovain, man.
Rest in peace, Hovain.
Rest in peace, the greatest. And thank you, God, for another day. In the words of Hovain. And that's a great way to end it. Look, man, I appreciate you being here. Before we get out of here, let the people know they can follow you or anything else you want to let the fans know. Now is the time to do it. This camera right here.
Hi, guys. My name is Huey Briss. You can find me at everything Huey Briss, HUEYBRISS. I don't really got nothing more to tell you. I feel like this interview sold itself. Thank you, Gabe, for letting me rap. I'm so shy. I'm so nervous. I'm so excited. I'm on the radar. Ice Spice did it on the radar, nigga. Nigga, stop playing. Like, am now, nigga. I'm up there. Think about that for you tight.
Huey Briss on the radar, Long Beach. Go follow him. Go show him some love. Run out that freestyle. Till next time, on the radar. We out. Boom.
Oh, yeah.